What's up, YouTube? It's your boy St. Charles 405 coming at you. It's on the Warpath. I know it's not Warpath Wednesday, y'all, but we got some breaking news here. Kirk Cousins is done in Washington, y'all. It's Donovan McNabb 2.0. The capital city has lost its mind. Yes, Donald Trump is on television, but Bruce Allen, Jay Gruden, Doug Williams and them are making it happy, and they call it the Fat Boys from the barbecue capital of the world in Kansas City. The number one pick from 2005 is coming to the nation's capital. Will he be the savior? Hell no. But Alex Smith is coming to D.C., y'all. He is coming to D.C. Amir, you called me and just like I thought somebody had died. I didn't know what happened. I thought Bruce Allen had got fired, but
It's not that good
Alex,
of a news.
it's not. But Alex Smith, the the one who should have been drafted later than Aaron Rodgers, is coming to Washington to match wits against possibly Eli Manning, Carson Wentz, and also Dak
Dak
Prescott.
Prescott.
He will be the oldest quarterback next to Eli in the NFC East. And the Redskins, they just do this George Allen type thing where they get these old quarterbacks, and there's possibly a player to be named in all this as well. Is that correct?
That is correct. Sources are saying that it was a um. Let's see here. That is a. I've heard it's a second round pick, and then apparently Skins are looking at Smith deal as trading a second round pick plus more for a 2019 third round pick, which they get as comp. Okay, so basically, by letting Cousins walk, they're going to get a 2019 third round pick as compensatory.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they are trading. Okay, so it is actually a third round pick they are sending to Kansas City. It's a 2018 third round pick, and so far an unidentified player. According to NFL.com, team needs for Chiefs are cornerback, wide receiver, and safety. Of those, only ones I can see leaving us, if they really like him, Fabian Moreau could go. I don't see Redskins letting go of Josh Norman. I think he's too valuable to us to let go. He's worth more than than an aging quarterback, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to this, Alex Smith has agreed to a 4-year extension. His annual average value is going to be $23.5 million per year, and $70 million in guarantees, which is probably what the Redskins offered to Cousins. I guarantee you, the Redskins offered this deal to Cousins this offseason, and he said no.
Right.
So they were like, "Do it, fine, goodbye, nice knowing you, thanks for the times." And they went out, and we knew that the Chiefs were probably going to want to release the reins to Patrick Mahomes,
Mm-hmm.
and they were going to probably trade away Alex Smith at some point. And looks like he will be a Washington Redskin.
Yes, he will be. He goes from one Native American team to the next, and I'm kind of taken back by this. I know people had false hopes that Kirk Cousins was going to come back. We knew it wasn't going to be the case, but a lot of people were salivating over Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, maybe Josh Money Rose, and if his money addiction caused him to fall down later, and maybe even Sam Darnold trading up for him. I mean, it's still not out of the realm of possibility, but I don't think they're going to go round one with a quarterback
I don't even think they're going to go quarterback at
anymore.
all this draft. I think they're just going to run with two. I
Really?
think they're just going to run with Smith, and they're going to run with McCoy, and that's it.
Hmm.
If they sign Smith to a 4-year extension, that means he's going to be a Redskin for 5 years.
And that would put him through his age 38 year.
Yeah,
So
we know he has no Tom Brady.
No, he's not. But and I do the one thing I do like about Alex Smith is he had a little bit of redemption in Kansas City. He was always on top of his game. I thought, um, I can't really blame a lot of the mishaps in the playoffs on him. I think that was a total team effort. I think that sometimes bad coaching got in the way of it, especially when you're up 21-3. There's no reason why you should lose at home, up 20, up three scores in a playoff game. But Kansas City found a way to do it. Andy Reid found a way to do it.
Mhm.
Um, so his numbers have been solid over these last 4 years that he's been in Kansas City. He actually finished last season with 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns compared to 5 interceptions. I do think in this offense it will go up. Um, he's not a quarterback that you can say, "Hey, put the team on your back and lead them to victory." You're going to have to draft a running back, and you're going to have to draft a running back early on for somebody to complement Alex Smith.
Yeah, I
But
agree. God, this and the funny thing is, I was planning on releasing my mock draft next Monday. I'm gonna have to look at this all of this. Oh my goodness.
mhm. And could it be possible that maybe Sue Cravens might be somebody um, on that trade block?
That is possible. Sue Cravens could go, if they listed him as a safety.
Uh-huh.
Um, just as I said, it definitely could be Sue Cravens. It could be. I saw an unconfirmed report of Fabian Moreau would go.
Mhm.
Josh Norman did tweet out that the ICU meme, uh, or the ICU
That could mean a lot
emoji.
of things.
That can mean a lot of things. Like it just be like, oh, okay.
And I do like the
Um,
gift that you just retweeted about 9 minutes ago.
oh,
Uh, the Redskins
yeah,
traded for a veteran quarterback, and it's like
from
we
Andy
said,
Reid.
yes, from Andy Reid. But he's not in the division anymore, so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Uh, so we'll see where this goes, but it's a cheaper option. Skins were never sold on Kirk Cousins. I've got people coming. Once again, this organization is a disgrace. One thing it is a business. Kirk Cousins, while he put up great numbers, Alex Smith like numbers,
hmm
and he's 28. I mean, yeah, you're giving up 5 years on a guy, but I think at the end of the day, we'll see how it goes. But you do have veteran leadership. I think that Alex Smith is one of the good guys in the NFL. So
I agree.
hopefully,
I definitely agree. We can definitely it could be worse,
yeah.
But so I definitely agree. Like at least mentality wise,
Hmm.
I'm extremely happy mentality wise with Alex Smith because he is you know he's a solid quarterback.
Yes.
He's definitely a solid, good quarterback, just like Cousins is. Um, I would say he just because he has more experience, he's definitely slightly better than Cousins. He's definitely gonna help extend drives more because he's definitely has that sneaky athleticism.
Hmm.
He uses that more than Cousins would ever. That's for sure. Uh, Now what we need is we're gonna need a deep threat, and then we're gonna need a running back.
Yes.
Really, because Vernon Davis is still there. He has a rapport with Vernon Davis
Hmm. That's right. From their time in San Francisco.
from their
So
time in
you
San
have
Francisco.
a so you have an older version of Jordan Reed and an older version of Kirk
Version of Kirk Cousins. Yeah,
and an older version of Kirk Cousins. I mean, I'm trying to be impartial to the whole thing, but I really I just think really this much you're going to give a guy who'll be 38 at the end of this contract the keys to the franchise. I mean, it seems like we've learned nothing. Like from Bruce Allen year one to Bruce Allen this to 7 years down the road. He's no damn better than Vinny Serrato was. Actually, Vinny Serrato was better over what was it, like a 6 or 7 year, slightly better than Bruce Allen, and had more playoff wins than Bruce Allen. So I don't think Bruce has learned. I don't think Dan has learned. I don't think, and now you're going to get a quarterback who Jay Gruden. I mean,
He's gonna run the hell out of Jay Gruden's offense, though.
right? We'll see though. Is this the quarterback that Jay Gruden wants, or is this the quarterback that Jay Gruden is just it's just going to be like, hey, well, we got a deal here. And Andy Reid, I swear, this fat bastard gets us every time. He's like, he sits there. He's like, who's the stupidest bunch of the barrel? I'll make a call to Washington. And I think this is what it is. The Redskins have got hosed again. Because I'm seeing reports of a second-round pick they could possibly get out of this.
Okay, I love this though. Robert Griffin III has tweeted it out somehow, some way. They will blame this on me, no doubt. That's really funny, actually.
Rick Snyder said, "Wonder if the Redskins will franchise Alex Smith in 2019."
Well, no, because
I mean, you never know. If we've got the same clowns running the organization, it's quite possible. I don't know if the Redskins got jealous because Philadelphia is making the news because they're getting ready to go to the Super Bowl, and you know, I don't really, I don't understand this trade. I really don't. I'm kind of like Paul. I'm just like kind of numb about it. I'm like, let me get over seeing that display that they put on against the Giants at the end of the season. But no, let's just open the wounds. I'll never forget. I was in college, and I remember people came into my dorm, and it's like a funeral session. I literally, and like, Corey, did you hear the news? I was like, no, I didn't hear the news. What happened? Donovan McNabb is coming to the Redskins. And I lost it. I did. I cried. I rolled out in the floor. I can't make this stuff up.
Cry tears of joy or tears of sadness?
Oh no, I cried. It was a sadness, and it was very. Oh God! Now we're going to play somebody on Monday night, and we're going to get blown up. Well, at least the Redskins did do something. They didn't increase his contract. They didn't give him a contract renewal in the middle of the season. So
after they tested out his cardiovascular endurance.
Yeah, this is going to be some bull. I just think this is going to be some bullshit. I'm concerned about what the Redskins had to give to get an older Kirk Cousins. I really am. That's those are picks that you could use to improve your team. This is not the over the hill gang in the 70s. You can't win with an old quarterback who's been to two other teams. You can't. I mean, yeah, the Broncos did it, but if you look at anybody, they've probably stayed with two teams and they've been successful. Unless your name's Kurt Warner. That's about it. So I don't. And if you're going to give up a player, I'll be honest with you, I'd rather see it be Josh Norman, because you're going to have give a 31-year-old corner for a 34-year-old quarterback. I'll take that.
Okay, but what would you resign Breland?
We're
losing Breland.
Huh?
We're losing Breland in free agency.
True, but I mean, hell, just see what you can do with Breland. Then I guess I don't know. It's just I'm just like very concerned on what we had to get. We had to give the whole damn farm to just get somebody who's.
I wouldn't call a third-round pick this year, where we're going to get a third-round pick next year, the whole farm, plus an unknown player. I mean, especially if it's someone like Fabian Moreau, I really don't mind that.
I don't know. I saw too much from him to let him go. So
then maybe it's.
I don't know. Okay. I got a number for you.
Maybe
Ian
it's Dunbar.
Rappaport.
Maybe it's Dunbar.
Redskins get. Oh,
They just signed
okay.
Dunbar to
This
extension,
is
so
what.
why not trade him?
Have you seen the numbers? Alex Smith gets a 4-year extension worth $94 million and gets 71 in guarantees.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And apparently the Browns also tried to trade for him.
Oh my God! Why didn't he just go to Cleveland? I don't get this. What these numbers? It just don't like. You talk. That's like. This is like us. Like we're saying, oh, we're gonna save money up. We're gonna save money up to, buy a house or something like that. And then you go to Vegas and you gamble it on the hardest game there, and there's no way you're gonna win it. And this is what happened. The Redskins have shot themselves. They are the crap shot, not the crap shoot. I don't like this. I'm just concerned. I'm concerned for this team. This looks like a making of a 6-10, 5-11 team coming up here in the 2018 season.
I'll hold down, pump the brakes a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't agree. We don't get worse at quarterback. We don't. We really don't get worse. And in fact, we may get a position or so better. Because by giving so I see that we 4-year extension worth $94 million, with 71 million in guarantees. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 94 divided by 4 is 23.5. Yeah, 23.5 per year.
Mm-hmm.
Annual average. That means if 71 in guaranteed, 71 divided by where's my calculator? I'm not good at math. What the hell am I talking about?
Get that math up, boy. Get that math up.
17.75 million guaranteed per year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if that's going to be the cap hit, 17.75 per year, would you rather have a 17.75 million per year cap hit versus a $28 million per year cap hit?
You make a good point there.
I mean, that's 10.25 million. That's at least 2 starters.
Mm. Well, you make a good point there with the numbers, but I mean you are saving $11 million in cap space there. I don't know.
Not to
It's
mention he's
just
only going to cost 17 million against the cap this year
true.
because this is the last year of his current deal.
Well, now this brings up: do you use the franchise tag on somebody who's getting ready to go out? Do you use like This means you got money to
This
sign
means
Zach
you can at least franchise Zach Brown if you
Brown,
need
right?
to.
And that's what I was getting ready to say. Zach Brown. I don't think he's worth the money, so they won't let Breland be franchise tag. But that might give them a little bit of negotiating way if they want to bring back Rashad Breeland. So now, would this trade would take effect, or would that right?
When the new league year starts on March, new NFL league year, March 9th. That's when the top 51 begins. 2018 dates. Let's do that.
Okay.
March 14th is the new year at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, and I will tell everybody, if you're upset about your jerseys or anything, just change that Terrell Pryor jersey to Smith on the back,
Smith. Yeah.
and you'll be good. So now you'll have Alex Smith under center, Colt McCoy backing him up. You've got Rob Kelly, maybe P. Ryan starting in the backfield for you. Um, tight
Uh,
end.
I'm gonna disagree there. I think now at 13 they're gonna go Darius Geis. It's the
There's guys.
second best running back in the draft.
Okay. So now we'll go running back at the draft. So we'll put that in there. Your tight end still a mystery. We'll put Vernon Davis. I'll put Vernon Davis to start, and you'll have Jordan Reed down there just because of his injuries or whatnot. On the
Mhm.
outside, you're probably looking at Crowder, hopefully still there. Doxson is still going to be there, and maybe who else are we looking at on the wide receiver? On our wide receiver roster there. I know I'm forgetting somebody. I guess Ryan Gruden maybe right now if we don't make any moves, which I think I would
I'm
see.
sure we're gonna bring back Ryan Gruden
Yeah,
for a good price.
yeah, I think so. Even though he is a free agent coming up this season, and you know what? I think the Redskins just got upset because Blake Griffin got traded to Detroit, and they were like, the NBA is taking all this, so let's just go out
Oh,
here.
Kevin Love got hurt. We can blame Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, that's true. Um, they're calling this a mega deal. Ian Rappaport, um, Vic Lombardi saying that the Cousins market is shrunk by one team. Now it's the Broncos, the Jags. Not the Jags because they said they're going to bring back Bortles. Hell, the Redskins might as well have traded for Bortles. Um, well, let's and nothing nothing big yet, but they do have an established quarterback
Hang on.
um, now under center, and I mean we'll see where it goes. Like I said, I'm not too happy about it. I'm tired of getting these old quarterbacks. I was looking to get nice. Looking forward to getting maybe a 22-year-old quarterback, 23-year-old quarterback. And as you guys can see, I am on the road kind of. And I did this. We did this all on the whim of a hat today. So I don't. I can't. I'm just still in shock, really, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I still think the Redskins have the fourth best quarterback in the division now.
I
I,
would say I'd say third.
third or fourth.
I would say third just because of Eli's
I
age. Even
I
though Eli's
give
not much older than him, Eli definitely has more tread on those tires.
right. Yeah, but it's quite shocking here. Let's see. We do have comments though. Go figure, right?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, a lot of people saying, well, there goes our good friend Gus. He's saying, there goes the bleeping neighborhood. God save us. By God, I hope you mean Scott McLuhan. Asking what we gave up, and we're still at odds on what they're giving. And somebody said Calvin Ridley from Alabama with the first pick. And our good old fan, who was a Redskins fan when RG3 was down there, now he's a Browns fan. Um, he's talking about joking and trolling, and he's like, glad Alex Smith isn't coming to us. And a lot of people still concerned about the pick and Smith's age. We'll see that. Why are the Redskins always getting finessed? I don't know. I don't know. Um, and some folks are thinking, I think we're jumping the gun. Well, I mean me, and then we've got jersey concerns as well. So yeah, I mean, we're going to have to see this play out. I just hope he can stay healthy. He started all his games the last how many years? Last 4 years in Kansas City.
Hmm. Yeah.
Let me see.
And it's like some of the things that are coming out right now is just kind of funny. The fact that apparently that 3-year deal that was offered from Cousins camp the first time he was tagged.
Uh huh.
It was 3 years at 19 and a half per year, and apparently it was 40 million guaranteed at that. And Snyder apparently scoffed at it and wouldn't even entertain the idea. and he ended up paying 44 million over the last 2 years.
God. Uh, oh, Danny boy. And it just goes to show you what he was committed to do.
And Adam Schefter tweeted out when he about 24 minutes ago about the term update of being a third round pick and an unidentified player. Kendall Fuller commented on there, awkward. I don't. Would they trade Kendall Fuller?
Oh no.
I hope not. He was really good in the slot last year.
Oh God. That would be rough. That would hurt if Kendall Fuller was to go. Because I think you're breaking up a key member of the flight marshals.
I think it's gonna be Cravens. He
I
was a
would
second
like,
round pick.
yeah.
He has the upside. It was just homie just smoked too much peyote before the season.
Mm-hmm. True. And he did have that life event with his grandfather. So
Yeah.
let's see here. But I mean, there's going to be a lot to digest here. We're going to be back here tomorrow night because we're going to make our Super Bowl picks. Um, and it's very hard because it's like asking, do you want to get shot in the head? Where at in the head, in the front or the back? Because nobody wants to see the Eagles wins, and nobody wants to see the Patriots win. So yeah,
Well, I'll speak my opinion on that tomorrow.
yeah, and I mean maybe not Kendall Fuller because he responded to Josh Norman's and he's like star wipe eyes. Um, so I have no idea. He's either one of those. I think it's going to be Norman or Fuller. Um, and Stuart Cravens actually liked the awkward tweet that Kendall Fuller put up there. And so I don't know if Kendall Fuller hasn't really changed anything. He's got HTTR on his still. Norman, I don't know if he had anything. I mean, it's just really a wait and see approach here to see who they
Yeah.
can have. Yeah, but
We'll see. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll
yeah,
put it on our Facebook page the second we find out who the player is.
that's right.
Apparently, there's also going to be some kind of rebranding going on. Apparently, we'll see what all.
Whoa, rebranding. What now?
Yeah, apparently, from Dan Steinberg, he tweeted out that a rebranding was supposed to be starting tomorrow, and apparently it was starting tonight.
Oh, with Kirk Cousins.
So yeah, so
No
we'll
longer
see.
being with the Redskins.
Yeah, so we'll see what all is going on in the world of
The
of
Washington
the
Redskins
Washington
still.
Redhawks.
Oh, don't.
So we'll see what happens.
We choose forward. We choose the thousands of American communities. Roads aren't paved with power or privilege, but with an honest effort, good faith, and the resolve to build.
You still there, Sanchez?
That is our story. Again, they are founding fathers and mothers. That's
So I did lose everybody. I'm sorry about that. My computer actually went dead. But let's see if we can get Amir back on here real quick. So we're back here, I think. Okay,
Hello?
I think we lost each other for a second.
Yeah, I
And
definitely lost you.
yeah, but we're live again. So
Awesome.
yeah, so apologize for that. But yeah, you said something about the rebranding. That's something I think. Well, while we're breaking glass ceilings and telling everything, you said Steinberg reported something about that.
Yeah, let's see if I can bring it up.
You sat high atop the show. I'm ready to build a wall. My generation will tear it down.
And it's kind of funny too. I do have my Redskins calendar, and Kirk Cousins is on the month of January, so maybe there was a little bit of predicting there. So
Right?
You steadfastly say,
Will Compton. Will Compton tweeted a picture of uh guy from the Daily Report or the Daily Show. Not Noah Trevor, the other one, Jonathan Stewart.
uh-huh.
Jonathan Stewart eating popcorn.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I did see that. Now, are they making a rebrand to maybe something that they said the team? Now, I don't know if that's something that they're hello to Smith and the team. Oh, okay. Huh. I think he might be talking about. I think he might be talking about a personal venture.
Let's see here.
Maybe.
Okay, so Dan Cyber tweeted out as a response to the Chiefs trade. Redskins have reached an agreement with the Chiefs to trade for Alex Smith.
Mhm.
He said, "Wait, 980 rebranded? Question mark. The team? Question mark. What a night." Scott Jackson live on 980 says the rebranding to the team was supposed to start tomorrow, but instead it's starting now. Bye to Kirk and ESPN 980. Hello to Smith and the team.
Yes, that's what they're calling ESPN 980 now. I think they're going to the team now. So that's what it looked like to me. It looks kind of stupid to be honest with you because it looked like the 98 and then had the Redskins in the zero. So it kind of looks like the team 98-0, but 98. That's all it looked like. But that's what they're talking about there. So we will continue this conversation tomorrow. We'll get into our Super Bowl picks, what we like from the conference championships, which I don't think it was too much, and we'll see
We'll
who'll
give
win.
our Super Bowl picks, and then
Yeah.
yeah, that's about it.
A little bit more about Alex Smith. He's coming to Washington.
Mr. Smith to Washington.
Smith goes to Washington. Mr. Smith actually really is coming to Washington. So Smith goes to Washington. So that this is going to be fun. So,
I did see that
all right.
Kevin Durant did post a picture that his new journey will start with the Redskins.
Oh gosh, maybe we can get him to come down and go to it. So no James Stewart, but we do have Alex Smith coming. Maybe Kevin Durant might want to play football and leave the Warriors. So we could use him. Get him to be a big tight end or somebody on the end. But as we always say here at On the Warpath, y'all, love, peace, and hail. And we will be talking to you real soon. And real soon will be tomorrow night, y'all. We are out.
Enjoy, guys.